In today's video, I'm going to take you into 3 neighborhoods on the south side of Lexington, Virginia. Nope, scratch that, not on the south side, but just outside the city limits. And I mean just outside the city limits. And I'm going to show you 3 homes in 3 great neighborhoods. The first home is set on a wooded lot of 2+ acres. The second is a very large home that is a reader's dream. And the third home, well, let's just say that you could take it and make your own masterpiece. And if you hang around to the end of this video, I am going to take you to Cadaver Bridge right here in Lexington. Yep, you heard me right, Cadaver Bridge. So now hang around to the end of the video. Don't stiff me by not doing that. That was really bad, wasn't it? But before I tell you all about that and show you these houses, let's go ahead and get started right now. Hi, my name's Stefan, and along with my wife Leslie, we sell homes in the Shenandoah Valley and Charlottesville, Virginia area. Now, today, as I said, I'm going to show you 3 homes just outside the south side of the city of Lexington. But first of all, if you're a local, or even if you're not, do you know what these ruins are behind me here? Now, I'm going to tell you in just a second what they are, but if you know, now don't cheat, but if you know, pause the video and leave a comment below telling me what they are and what you know about them. Okay, so you're back. And with that being said, these remains here are the remains of Liberty Hall Academy. If you said that, you are correct and you win the Smart Prize for the day. But anyway, Liberty Hall was one of the names of what is today Washington and Lee University. But Liberty Hall, which is actually now on the campus of Washington and Lee University, is not where W&L, not where they can trace their beginning back to. For that, you have to go all the way back to 1749 to the founding of Augusta Academy, about 20 miles north of this particular location near the town of Greenville. Now, since that time, when it was founded in 1749, that made it the 9th oldest university in the United States. Now, its current name, Washington and Lee University, dates back all the way to 1871, and of course, it's in honor of George Washington and Robert E. Lee. Both of those men have really helped the university when it was in some dire, lean years, and they really helped with the university through financial and other means. Now, today, Washington and Lee University is a home of about 1,850 students, and it's always been known for its educational prowess. And as an example, this year, U.S. News and World Report ranked W&L as the 19th best liberal arts university in the United States. There's currently 36 majors and 41 minors, and it's been long known to have outstanding schools of business, journalism, and economics, and especially on the graduate level as well, their School of Law is very well known and respected. So that's a little bit about W&L and where we are, but hang around to the end for that Cadaver Bridge story. You won't want to miss it. So right now, though, let's go ahead and get into our first neighborhood. All right, so we're here in our first neighborhood just outside the southern border of Lexington, and we are in the Cedar Grove neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood, tell you a little bit about it. First of all, if you look around, you've kind of got, I'll try to go slower here, I don't want to make you dizzy, but there's 2 nice little roads that go in and out, one here, and then you got to get out of the neighborhood, go back in to get on the other side. So a little different, but like I say, that's very private because there's no 3 roads here at this neighborhood. So a little bit about the neighborhood. This neighborhood has about 40 homes in it. The median value of the homes in this neighborhood is about $510,000, and they range in price from about $400,000 to $700,000. Now, most of the homes in the neighborhood are in that $400,000 or $500,000 price range. They were built between 1984 and 2003, and they have between about 1,700 and 3,100 square feet of finished living space, with a few of them having a little bit more than that. Now, additionally, they sit on lots that are about 1 acre in size, which that's really nice, with a few of them being a little bit more than that. And that's what we're going to take a look at here back at the end of the cul-de-sac here. So let's go ahead and let's get back here and let's take a look at that home. All right, so the home that you see behind me here is a beauty, isn't it? And it's on 2.38 acres of land. It's currently active on the market, listed for $699,000. It has 3 bedrooms and 3 baths. It was built in 1996. It has 3,288 square feet of finished living space. If you break that down, it's $213 a square foot. And like I say, you have more than 2 acres here that you can use, and it backs up to the woods, and you got some pretty good mountain views out of the end of the cul-de-sac here as well. So an elegant home on a cul-de-sac with a lot of land and a lot of privacy. Let's talk about what's inside. So upon entering the home, you are going to see the beautiful staircase which leads upstairs for both the entryway, and it leads upstairs from the dining room as well. And that's where you'll be able to provide delicious meals for your distinguished guests in this large home. Now, the formal living room is to the left of the entryway, and imagine, like the pictures here, maybe you have a baby grand piano. Imagine putting that baby grand piano in that room and playing until your heart's content, and as the music flows throughout the entire home. Now, there's also an office with French doors as well. And from there, it's on to the family room with its fireplace and floor-to-ceiling windows, giving the room a lot of light and some great views back into that woods. The eating kitchen with granite counters and stainless appliances provides plenty of room to enjoy together with your family or friends in an informal setting. And the laundry room is just off the kitchen as well. Now, off the eating kitchen, there's a wonderful part indoor and part outdoor screened-in porch to enjoy, once again, that backyard and those woods of the home. Now, if you continue upstairs to the loft above, and up there you'll also find the primary suite with plenty of room and the separate shower and jetted tub that has in the primary suite as well. The other 2 bedrooms, one which is very large, are on the 2nd level, and there's a 4th guest room that's currently being used as a dressing room as well. And like I say, as you can see, really nicely manicured yard, really nice neighbor here in Cedar Grove. All right, let's go ahead and let's go and see our next home. All right, so we're here in our next neighborhood, the Tribrook Estates neighborhood, and what you see is what it is. It's a very small neighborhood. I'm not going to show you the home yet. That's up here at the end of the cul-de-sac. That's the home we're going to talk about, but this is a very small neighborhood. A couple homes across the street there. Matter of fact, it's only about 12 homes, and those homes have a median price of $536,000. The neighborhood homes range in price between about $383,000 and $647,000. Now, all of the homes in this very small neighborhood, I should say out of all the homes, about half of them are in that $500,000 price range. The build dates in this neighborhood were about 1988 to 2000, and these homes have about 2,500 to 4,500 square feet, so large homes like the one we're going to talk about here, and they sit on lots that are about 0.35 to 0.6 of an acre. Now, this neighborhood is really nice because it sits right across from Lexington Golf and Country Club. Golf there before, really nice place, and you got some beautiful mountain views as well. But now, as I turn around to this home, there on top of the hill, you've got those same mountain views, and even better because you were at the top of the top of this cul-de-sac to take a look at those beautiful mountain views. So this is the one that we talked about being a reader's paradise. Okay, tell you why here in just a minute. So let's get a little information about the home first, though. It's currently active on the market. It was listed for $637,000. It was built in 1988. It has 3 bedrooms, 4 baths, and 1 half bath. It has 4,032 square feet of finished living space. If you break that down, it's $158 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.6 of an acre lot. So now, before I show you what's inside that makes a reader's paradise, let's start on the front porch out here with the beautiful views that we already talked about from your front porch. But when you go in, when you enter the home, you're going to find the stairs to the second floor of this Cape Cod, and you're also going to see a large living area, which gives you plenty of room for entertaining your guests. Now, on the main level as well, you'll find a library. This library has a gorgeous fireplace with all the shelves in this room. I mean, imagine being filled with your books and sitting in a comfy chair in front of that beautiful fireplace. Now, the kitchen has a separate eat-in area, and there's a formal dining room with a beautiful chandelier, and imagine hosting your friends and guests in this special room for a meal. The spacious primary suite on the main level offers a nice retreat from the rest of the home, and upstairs you'll find 2 additional bedrooms, and downstairs you'll find a rec room, a full bath, and a bonus room that's currently set up as a 4th bedroom. Now, additionally, one of the things I absolutely love the screened-in deck on the rear of the home that extends the living area out into the backyard. Now, there's also a home generator, a Generac generator here. So if you do lose power on one of the snowy nights like we're supposed to have tomorrow, you won't lose power because you've got that backup. So let's go ahead, let's go into our next neighborhood and take a look at our next home. All right, so we're here in our final neighborhood. We're in the Birdfield neighborhood, and this neighborhood is, as you can see, really nice neighborhood as well. There's about 75 homes in this neighborhood with a median value of $444,000. However, the values of the homes in this neighborhood range from about $300,000 all the way up to about $575,000. Now, however, over half of the homes, well over half of the homes here are in that $400,000 price range, however. Now, the homes here in this neighborhood were built between about 1971 and 2002. They have between about 1,400 square feet and 3,100 square feet of finished living space. And additionally, they sit on lots that are about 1/3 to 3/4 of an acre. And like I say, this is just a really nice little cul-de-sac here. There's several cul-de-sacs in this neighborhood that shoot off the main branch. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at a home that I told you you could make your masterpiece right up the road here. All right, so here we are, the home that you can make your masterpiece. And why did I say you could make this home your masterpiece? Because it is a fixer-upper. So you can put your fingerprint on it and you can make it into what you'd like to be. Now, it's got some really nice character inside. I'll talk about that a little bit more here in a second. So there's some things you could really do with this home, and it looks like it's really got good bones, and it'd be a great property to fix up and gain instant equity here in the neighborhood. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this home. It's currently active on the market, listed for $319,000. It was built in 1976. It has 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. It has 1,745 square feet of finished living space. That's $183 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.35 acre lot. Now, sweat equity is the name of the game, right? To get it to where you'd want it to be. But like I say, the home built in 1971, it's unlike most homes today because it's got some unique things in it. So now, rather than tell you about each room in the home, I'm just going to do a picture roll here and show you some of the pictures while I give you an idea of what you could possibly do with a home from my own personal experience. You know, Leslie and I, we actually, our first homes that we had, we remodeled homes. They were smaller homes, and we remodeled them and moved it up into somewhat larger homes. And because we were able to get the sweat equity out of it and to make it our own. Now, maybe you can have somebody else do it for you and you still make money. That's cool too. And I'm getting to the point where I don't want to do a whole lot of that anymore. But in any case, you know, you can put your fingerprint on that home and you can make it the way you want to be. And also, along the way, you're going to learn a lot about home improvement, sweating copper possibly, installing cabinets, installing wood floors, and et cetera, the list goes on. Now, as long as you don't over improve the home for the neighborhood, you'll make money probably most likely on the sale of the home if you ever decide to sell it, provided you did things correctly. So, and like I say, every home that Leslie and I had previously owned, we sold for more. And whether it was 3 years that we sold it later or 18 years that we sold it later, that was we were fortunate to be able to do that. So like I say, this is one of those homes that if you're up for the task, or if you have the money to hire somebody, this would be a great home to get into here in a really great neighborhood here just outside of Lexington. All right, so at the beginning of the video, I told you if you hung around till the end of the video, I would take you to Cadaver Bridge, and that is the bridge that you see behind me here on the campus of Washington and Lee University. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't have anything to do with dead bodies. Woo! I mean, we're all glad about that, right? So, but the official name of the bridge today is the Wilson Field Bridge, and it's been around for quite a while, and it was built in order to span the gap over Woods Creek between the old historic front part of campus and the athletic fields and some other buildings here as well on the back of campus. Now, an interesting note is that many people still call it Cadaver Bridge. As a matter of fact, it's even listed as Cadaver Bridge on Google Maps. And so where did it get its name from? Well, there's a secret society here on the campus that is known as the Cadaver Society, and they were believed to have formed in 1957. Now, over the years, they've been known for their nighttime pranks and other mischievous activities. So, along with that mischievous activities, they've crossed this bridge many times, and so that bridge has been associated with these cadaver excursions, as well as the alleged use of underground tunnels as they nimbly scurry across the campus at nighttime while donning a skeleton mask and wearing black. So, who are the cadavers then? Well, no one really knows for sure, but they are thought to be maybe some older upperclassmen, or maybe even some pre-med students or leaders of fraternities and other athletic teams. Now, the Cadaver Society is not only known for their naughty past, but they are also known for having a very charitable side to them, to both individual students here and to the university as well. Now, while not all people enjoy everything that they always do, most of the people here at W&L just really think that it's just kind of part of the legacy and something around here on the university. And you know what? I guess it's kind of one of those college mysteries that when you go back to college, it made it kind of fun, right? But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed the 3 homes that are just outside the city limits here. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about Washington and Lee University as well. There's a lot more history about W&L, a lot more things about it. And just another neat institution that we have here in Lexington, and just another great thing in this town of Lexington. Just a small, quaint town, but a lot going on here. But like I say, if you're interested in Lexington, or if you're interested in one of the homes that that I showed you today, Leslie and I'd be more than happy to help. Just call us, text us, email us, and we'll pick up the phone or answer that text, and we will help you find your home here in the Lexington area or any other area here in the Shenandoah Valley or the Charlottesville area. So, from here at the Cadaver Bridge, until next time, I'll see you around town.